What is DMZ?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. But I've been I've been married long ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Mastron will not.
Hosting a private dinner at my home in Malibu, and I'm inviting one of you to join me. Could it be you? There'll be drinks overlooking the ocean, and
This is the all-new Snap 4 Luck.
Cheeseburger, lettuce wrapped. Super potato fries, lettuce wrapped. Indian cheese curd, lettuce wrapped.
What do you even think this is doing?
Everyone knows that lettuce wraps are healthier.
No, okay. If you replace a bad ingredient with the lettuce, it's more healthy.
I'm adding a vegetable.
Oh my gosh. You're not even eating the lettuce, you're also dipping it in ranch, and that's your second cup of ranch. This is way less healthy.
Blackberry pie shake, lettuce wrapped.
Oh my gosh. I can't even. Based on this ideology, this is my new.
Today we're talking about...
Well, years ago, I installed an apron sink in my own home, and I did not have this piece of stone. And just about a year after having that sink, my doors actually blew apart, and that was because water runs down the face of this. Actually ran down into the door, into the crack, and then got to where that raw wood was. Unfortunately, these doors failed over time. That as water runs down and hits the stone, it's going to collect here. And you can come by with a towel and just wipe that, and not worry about all the water always hitting the painted surface. It's much more durable than a piece of wood.
One of New York City's best bacon, egg, and cheeses all starts with their boiled bagel dough getting lined up on wooden boards, getting absolutely covered in everything seasoning, and slid into their bagel. They repeat this process until that oven is jam-packed. Halfway through, they get flipped off those boards and continue baking to look like this. Firm and crispy on the outside, soft and steamy on the inside. They pile them up in a basket, and it's time to make their bacon, egg, and cheese. A grill gets scrambled eggs to look like this. They top it with 2 slices of American cheese and their crispy bacon, slide it onto a fresh everything bagel. We top it with salt, pepper, ketchup. This is the bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel from Best Bagel and Coffee in New York City's Midtown Manhattan. It hits the spot every time. Follow us for more New York City food spots.
Getting old, Grandma.
Wow.
The entire Zelda timeline explained in like 4 minutes.
The script, initially penned by Eric Pearson, underwent a change in March 2023, with Lee Sung-jin, creator of Thief, taking over. The Thunderbolts, originally conceived in the comics with Baron Zemo assembling villains to pose as heroes and replace the Avengers, evolved into a group with more flexible moral boundaries. At the D23
It won't download because I don't have enough space.
Kevin Feige unveiled this.
Is that what it said?
Tessa Valentina Allegro de la Fontaine, Ghost, Red Guardian,
I don't think this is gonna install.
Harrison Ford is set to appear at Raw. After the movie joined the cast in January 2023, with Steve Yeun signing on as flavor. Robert Kirkman, creator of Invincible, later revealed that Yeun would portray Sentry, Superman, originally scheduled for this
Part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, he was going to take us on an exciting.
Wearing routine is important. I've been using the new Philips OneBlade 360 during my showers since it's fully waterproof and can be used wet or dry. It has 2 different blades, the 2D blade for the body and the new 360 blade that compress in all directions and adjustable for the face and edge and shave effortlessly with Philips OneBlade 360.
You're kidding me right now. When I saw him, my heart completely melted. This isn't real. And then when I heard his story, everything else was history. I just knew that we had to rescue him. He sounds alone as a stray.
Right?
No way.
Yeah.
He's melting, and so am I.
His name's Little Bear.
Little Bear! How was he somebody's and then no longer someone? What? Look at him! I know you can feel me. I love you. That's love you feel. We're home. Try to feel it for a little bit. Today is day 2 with Little Bear. We're at the groomers. He's about to get groomed. Today we introduced Bear to the pack. I'm so excited for him to meet everyone. Oh, he likes you, Brody. Come on, Little Bear. He's doing amazing. He's just so wonderful. I can't tell you how much I love this dog, man. So grateful. Thank you so much.
In December 2020, Marvel announced the director of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Hanson, our aerospace machinist.
However, in April 2022, just a week or so before John Krasinski made a cameo as Reed Richards in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Watts departed the project. Many anticipated Krasinski's possible direction of the movie, but he did not appear at the 2022 Comic-Con presentation. Finally, apart from disclosing the release date and its teasing as the May 6 opener, remained tight-lipped about the film. At the subsequent D23 Expo, he confirmed that Matt Shakman, known for WandaVision and the director of the video, and Kathleen and Ian Stringer were announced as the scriptwriter. In March 2022, Dr.
comme ça en train d'aller à l'école. Mais je pense que le professeur ne va pas venir aujourd'hui.
Show me.
Donc je retourne à la maison.
Show me. Oh, I don't believe it. Fake or real? Fake or real? Is it an alien? Come on. He's like, oh, I'm just going to work. And this thing's chasing him. I think it's fake. I want it to be real, but it's fake. I know it. What are we watching here? Teddy. Teddy. They're mad. You apologize. I'm
People don't like that J-Law doesn't seemingly show up to award shows voted by fans, as well as the fact that people believe that camera persona is a bummer to hang out with. Apparently she once said that Jesse Eisenberg's OCD was a cute quirk, which didn't make some too happy. However, she has also mentioned on many occasions that she too has OCD. Every so often, Jennifer has referred to her younger self as being picky, and that has had many very upset at her casual use of the word. People don't like that she has said that in Hollywood she is considered obese. And finally, people just don't like how hardcore her fan base is, and that is what makes them dislike her further. Why everyone hates
her fan base.
There are quite a few reasons.
Girl, I'm gonna be a fan of fucking J-Law just because of that last movie she put out. She was like fucking butt naked and she beat the shit out of 3 people. Like, yo, I'm always gonna be your fan now. Like, damn. Also, too, when she was like, that was crazy.
Which didn't make some too happy. However, she has also mentioned on many occasions that she too has OCD. Every so often, Jennifer has referred to her younger self as being picky, and that has had many.
This is so scary. So there was this kid. Nick was born in 1980. He had a seemingly normal childhood until he took a dark turn as a preteen. He got into fights, skipped school, threatened teachers, and even had a juvenile criminal record. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. One day, Nicholas was arrested for assault. What you're about to hear next is nothing short of shocking. Brace yourselves. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison. And here's the unthinkable part. He was accused of abusing his own mother and having an affair with her. Can you believe it? Fast forward to 1994, and Nicholas vanished into thin air. His family thought he'd broken into their garage, but when the police arrived, they found no signs of forced entry on Nicholas. Something was seriously off. And then there's Jason, his brother, acting strangely. Why would he lie about what happened? Years passed, and the family reluctantly accepted that they might never see Nicholas again. It seemed like the end of the road, until an earth... This is so scary. So there was this kid, Nick was born in 1980. He had a seemingly normal childhood until he took a dark turn as a preteen. He got into fights, skipped school, threatened teachers, and even had a juvenile criminal record. But But that was just the tip of the iceberg. One day, Nicholas was arrested for assault. What you're about to hear next is nothing short of shocking. Brace yourselves. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison. And here's the unthinkable part. He was accused of abusing his own mother and having an affair with her. Can you believe it? Fast forward to 1994, and Nicholas vanished into thin air. His family thought he'd broken into their garage, but when the police arrived, they found no signs of forced entry in Nicholas. Something was seriously off. And then there's Jason, his brother, acting strangely. Why would he lie about what happened? Years passed, and the family reluctantly accepted that they might never see Nicholas again. It seemed like the end of the road, until an earth... This is so scary. So there was this kid, Nicholas...
Lysol Laundry Disinfectant. Eliminates germs detergents leave behind. Lysol, what it takes to protect.
Please welcome Ashley and Mary Kate Olsen.
When these sisters were growing up, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen took up most of the spotlight.
Hi, baby. Mary Kate.
As the younger sister, Elizabeth Olsen watched her siblings grow their careers and dreamed of making it big herself. But Elizabeth wanted to find success in the big screen. Over the past few years, now 32-year-old Elizabeth Olsen has become a household name for fans of the Marvel Universe. The actress made her blockbuster breakout starring as superhero Wanda Maximoff in the Avengers series. In an interview with E! News, Olsen shared how she feels about the new Disney Plus spin-off series WandaVision being an ode to the American style of television she grew up experiencing. She said, "I thought it would be a really fun way to tell this story specifically through a sitcom."
Well, that's the whole point. In a real contract, everything is fake.
From a young age, Elizabeth Olsen knew she was destined to build her career on the big screen. She grew up watching her two older sisters, twin acting sensations, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. The twins began their on-camera career at the tender age of 9 months old. Twins, Mary Kate and Ashley were cast as the youngest sibling, Michelle Tanner, of the hit sitcom Full House that ran throughout the 1990s. Absolutely. Although she was not keen on riding the fame wave of her older sisters. No, Elizabeth wanted to do it her own way. In a recent interview with Glamour UK, Elizabeth shared that as she watched her child star siblings, she considered auditioning for roles herself, but was also drawn to being a regular kid. I was 10 and I was curious about auditioning, and I realized very quickly it wasn't for me because I was missing the school's teams, the dance class, and all the extracurricular activities at school. Olsen also shared that at that young age, she felt like she didn't want to be associated with her sister's brand. Elizabeth was set on building a career in her own right. She even considered dropping her last name and using her middle name so she wouldn't be connected to the famous sisters or excite any nepotism. She said, I don't know about the word nepotism, but there is some sort of association of not earning something that I think bothered me at a very young age. While her middle name is adorable, somehow Elizabeth Chase just doesn't hit the same.
You know, I become an actress kind of thing.
Olsen also shared that a lot of the actors she was always aware of the privileges and nepotism he offered her, but she thought she could use it as taking some pointers from the acting veterans. Her first role was in Mary-Kate and Ashley's 1994 film How the West Was Fun, where she played a small part as an extra. She was credited under the name Lizzie Olsen. She then took a break from acting. Olsen moved to New York when she was 17 and attended college. She studied acting at Tisch School of the Arts, which was part of NYU. The young actress worked on finding her own acting agent to help her break into the game. During her collegiate days, she worked on her acting skills and did some work in the theater. She has shared that she felt safer with stage acting, but still felt drawn to the screen. However, she wasn't always sure that the life of fame was for her. Elizabeth also told Nylon magazine that when her sisters would be followed by paparazzi or have rumors spread about them in tabloids, she would wonder if life in the spotlight was really for her. When Mary-Kate and Ashley turned 18, the media came down on them hard, causing a lot of distress and mental health struggles for the former child actresses. Elizabeth said that seeing how harsh the media was on her sisters and how they would constantly be followed around, she thought for a moment that maybe she didn't want to be in the industry. Luckily, Elizabeth did decide to pursue acting.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy soldier incoming.
She said, I learned a lot about temperament and how to
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
She also took on a more significant role in the movie.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. Gang's all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up and grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
I'll see you on the other side. Battle Royale. You got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
With the series
Now, we did get a new chipset, the U2 chip, and also a slightly brighter display. But the comedy factor was that new double tap gesture with the fingers that actually existed in the Apple Watch Series 4 in 2015. And I won't get started. Laptop upgrades are actually for a reason, as with the Apple Watch 10, we're going to be seeing.
Oh! Fucking hell! Fucking hell!
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
What the fuck? A lucky subscriber. All you have to do. Fucking hell!
Hit us hard that time.
Alright,
Let's
it's
regroup and get back
over.
up there, yep.
Fucking bollocks this shit.
Spammers, people impersonating me to WhatsApp you, Telegram, and also part with money to pay for shipping. This is not me at all. I'll be paying for shipping fees and everything like that, all the taxes too. But if you do see any of these scammers out there, please do report them like you can see right here. So then, for the release date, even though it is still very, very early days, in past years, Apple has announced the Apple Watch alongside the iPhone, with the two devices available for purchase around similar times. Again, this happened with the iPhone 15, where we saw the new Apple Watch Series 9, and we also got the Apple Watch Ultra 2 at the same event. But how about the Series 10 release date? Well, as mentioned before, if we do get the Series 10 in 2024, we're looking towards the iPhone 16's announcement in inspiration, as more leaks have dropped in about the iPhone 16 and when it will be available. Apple tends to do an event on the Tuesday nearest the middle of September. So right now, this is looking towards September 10th, 2024. However, Apple do sometimes do their events the week before, the week after, so it's possible that we could have it even on September 3rd.
Use this time for some target practice. Real thing's coming soon. Enemies dropping into the AO. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. Gear up and grab your chutes. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
That was my that was my whole deal. So when Spider-Man is
I'll see you on the other side. Battle Royale.
As an American, you were okay with a foreigner playing the role of Spider-Man.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there.
I like this Tom Holland guy. Yeah, you like him. It's about the person. I see. You know, there's no marvels.
Gas is moving.
Most notably the One Ring and the Rings of Power, of course. But what about Morgoth's Ring? Morgoth, or Melkor, was the original big baddie in Tolkien's Legendarium, and one of the volumes of Christopher Tolkien's epic History of Middle-earth series was called Morgoth's Ring. So, who was it? And what relation did it have to Sauron's Ring? Well, when you dig into it, you'll find that Morgoth's Ring is actually one of the foundational ideas or concepts in Tolkien's imagination. And to understand it, it's perhaps best to start with this quote from one of Tolkien's essays. As Sauron concentrated his power in the One Ring, Morgoth dispersed his power into the very matter of art. Thus, the whole of Middle-earth was Morgoth's Ring. So Tolkien wants us to link the two, Morgoth's Ring and Sauron's Ring. Let's start with Sauron, as we already have an instinctive understanding of what he did.
What up, Joe? Yo, Joe in the house.
So it contains in concentrated form. There's a lot of different words we could use to describe it, but as we know, the impact on he would lose his ability. Now, Sauron doesn't seem to have come up with this idea all by himself. For thousands of years, he had been the chief and undoubtedly much from him. In particular, he secretly learned about what we might think of as
wishes. So my wish is to actually put a selfie camera in the Apple Watch. Now I mentioned this before, but I'd love to see even a small 720p one. The reason is they're saying you have a phone call on.
You got a loadout drop inbound. is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
You got somebody trying to help you. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Oh, there you guys.
You got gas moving in.
You got my truck.
Oh,
you got my truck.
What a sick bitch. What a sick bitch. Like, oh, you get my truck. You get my fucking truck. And I want to shoot you. Fuck.
Your fight's over, soldier. Return to base. We lost that one, but we'll get those sumbitches next time.
The passing of Queen Elizabeth II has brought the British monarchy into focus. And while most people are familiar with the fanfare that surrounds the monarch's ceremonial rites, what you might not know is the extent of some of the perks and powers that come with it. There are some odd ones, such as not needing a passport or a driver's license, and the fact that they can't be prosecuted. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II has brought the British monarchy into focus. And while most people are familiar with the fanfare that surrounds the monarch's ceremonial rite, what you might not know is the extent of some of the perks and powers that come with it. There are some odd ones, such as not needing a passport or a driver's license, and the fact that they can't be prosecuted under civil or criminal law. there are some unfair ones, like not having to pay inheritance tax, even on an estate valued at tens of millions of pounds.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
There's also the fact that the monarch signs all new laws.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Such as the Duchy of Lancaster or the Duchy
Rep
of
for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
But this consent goes further.
Let's roll. Battle Royale.
In 1968, the palace negotiated controversial clauses in the Race Relations Act.
Gas is approaching on your position. Move to the safe zone.
The palace argued in confidential documents that as senior posts within the Duchies of Lancaster and Cornwall are advertised, they were therefore outside the scope of the bill. But in clerical and office posts, it was not the practice to appoint coloured recruits or foreigners. The palace achieved its goal before the bill even reached this
Drop me out. Fucking hell.
This is ridiculous. Your mama, bitch.
Gas is
Hey,
closing in.
motherfucker in the car, get off, pussy. Come get this dick.
Prince Charles was given the idea. The government memo stated, "It has been made clear to me that if the government wishes to press ahead on this issue, the Prince will wish to discuss it at the highest levels." The government was keen to avoid a standoff with the Prince and to keep his interjections out of the public eye. Ultimately, government ministers backed down. Thus barring the Prince from the right to buy their own homes. The Prince's interference in the bill only came to light in 2020.
Gave it a solid try.
That was it.
Time to head back to base. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Investigating crimes on the Balmoral and Sandringham estates, including wildlife
Balmoral.
pollution,
Balmoral Estate.
The monarch is even exempt from laws concerning the use of cluster bombs and nuclear weapons. Britain prides itself on its parliamentary democracy delivering the will of the people. And yet, at the heart of power, the monarch and their heir are able to pressure governments into changing legislation without the knowledge of the people or their elected representatives. This is reinforced by the fact that the royal household has an exemption from the Freedom of Information Act. Since Britain doesn't have a written constitution, it relies on those in power to merely act above board and to not exploit political conventions for personal gain. As things stand, the monarch has a lot more power than their subjects realize.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil. Enemy soldier incoming.
Want to update your living room? Use molding for a beautiful transformation. I have a get everything I can for project. They have such a great selection of trips and Piero, plus all the other
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
all the finishing touches like caulking and painting.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Let's get this done. Battle Royale. Keep clear of that gas. Get to the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You're losing ground. Move it.
Some say that Anna's crystal skull is part of nature. One day, 13 such stones will come together as one to solve some of the great mysteries of life. But only if we are morally and spiritually ready to receive them. Some of these crystal skulls, they have already been
Wars for the Warriors. And you're RTB. It's a valiant effort. Keep your head up. Return to base for debrief.
save our planet from an apocalyptic end.
Discover the past with exclusive ancient history ad-free podcasts presented by world-renowned historians from Israel. Watch them on your smart TV or on the go with your mobile device. Download the app now to explore everything from the wonders of Pompeii to the rebellion of Buddhism of prehistoric Scotland. In the captivating
What have I done?
era,
I've unleashed.
in the description.
What do you think?
The story of Anna and the Crystal Skulls begins with Anna's adopted father, Frederick Albert Mitchell Hedges. A self-made man and adventurer who is said to be one of the inspirations for Hollywood's blockbuster movies, Indiana Jones. Born in Victorian London in 1882, Mitchell Hedges started out as a clerk in London's Stock Exchange at the age of 16, but he didn't stay long. In his 20s, he sailed to New York and worked on Wall Street, where he made a small fortune. I had left home with a few pounds of old job. I returned to the agent. He then decided to become an explorer and archaeologist. Supported by rich Europeans, his life the exploration of Central America and the Caribbean coast.
He took in a number of well-off ladies who travelled with him, and in one case essentially I suppose you're calling it a good time for him.
Mitchell Hedges believed that a life which is lived without zest and adventure is not a life at all.
You can only see the biceps wriggling under his shirt.
He loved to do battle with giant sea.
Day 23. Fishy cold.
Today we're the wild card weekend of World War III. Who's going to be the victorious champions here to lead us off into the next big one? Now, the Houthis have recently responded with a training video. Let's break. A couple months ago, some Navy seamen got arrested for sending sensitive and classified documents to the People's Republic of China. Lazao sent a whole bunch of documents about a large-scale training event in the Asia Pacific. Now, a couple months ago, some
I now set about the task of discovering Central America. Thousands of square miles were uninhabited, and there were wide regions of jungle, swamp, mountains, where no
This legend excavated 21 sites in Central America, and many tall tales.
every bit of jungle was crawling with poisonous snakes and poisonous plants.
He even claimed to have unearthed artifacts as old as 25,000 years from the lost civilization of Atlantis.
Anyone who writes a book called Danger Is My Ally, you know what sort of person you're dealing with.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
All dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
I've been waiting 40 years for this.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemies dropping into the AO. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. Gang's all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up and grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
I'll see you on the other side. Battle Royale. You got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe zone.
get all your investment advice over the phone.
What's best for you? With BMO, you can get personalized advice online, in person, and over the phone with an advisor.
I like that.
Exactly, because confidence is always a good look.
So I'm thinking frosted tips.
Oh, that's good. Tips from her. Advice from BMO.
Investment advice the way you want it. That's the BMO effect.
But despite his bravado, Mitchell Hedges was keen to be taken seriously as an archaeologist.
Mitchell Hedges certainly collected a lot of exotic archaeological material, some of which he illustrates in his books.
I have given to the enrichment of the museums in England and the United States some thousands of ethnological, archaeological specimens. Never have I accepted a penny from a museum or institution, either to finance expeditions or in reward for my efforts.
Mitchell Hedges had taken the Navy under his wing in 1917, and Anna became his frequent companion.
You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it.
At this stage, they weren't looking for crystal skulls. Mitchell Hedges was to find one of the lost cities of the ancient Maya civilization deep inside the jungle.
If we could find them, we hope to be able to add considerably to the knowledge of the Mayan civilization.
The earliest traces of the Maya go back at least to 1500 BC and possibly as much as 2200 to 2500 BC.
The Maya were one of the ancient world's most advanced civilizations before their collapse more than 1,000 years ago. Their empire stretched across an area from southern Mexico to the Caribbean coast of Belize.
Loadout drop headed your way.
People developed complex writing and mathematical systems. Their astronomers mapped the stars and measured time.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Great armies created mines of pottery, textiles, and jewelry. They constructed monumental cities with intricate temples, plazas, aqueducts, roads,
Maya area is surrounded by a kind of a miasma of blue land quality, those sort of gleaming white temples in the jungle.
It was those gleaming
Gas is closing in.
Our dream destination
Come grocery shopping, yes. Heading to Sobeys.
Most wanted contract closed. Supply drops inbound on your location. Good work.
Myself especially love compliments food through great options, and I love the triple. Shopping at Sobeys has now become like our father, their adventures
An enemy squad's hunting you. Stay sharp.
together accounts rely on today.
We arrived and went into the jungle, which was very difficult. And my father stumbled upon a stone, and he shouted to the world, "We can't be far from this lost city."
According to Anna, her father enlisted the help of locals who were direct descendants of the miner to fell the trees and clear the bush.
You got gas inbound. Safety relocated.
Eventually, their work was something spectacular. In the 70s, the immensity of the came over us with overwhelming force. Slowly, the sky crimsoned, a red glow into the jungle.
Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
The city of golden stones. Lubuntu is an absolutely fascinating fire site.
You got gas moving in.
I was 16 when I spotted it. It was New Year's Day, 1st of January. So I told him it was very dangerous. Something kept showing up in my face. I moved 1 or 2 stones carefully. The sun was pouring. Way down below, to the right, season was shining. Very excited.
Anna seemed to have discovered a chamber inside the pyramid, which was now overgrown with jungle. What secrets should he
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
and 3 weeks later, on the 7th chamber.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Let down by 2 roads. I was terrified of the snake and scorpions that might be down there.
Marking a new safe zone.
No effect on target.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
But then, through the gloom, I could see something in the light.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
Shirt so it wouldn't be hurt, and shouted to the men to pull me up as fast as they could.
Gas is moving.
Get this fucking cursed object out of here.
This intel reveals the location of the next gas bridge. Get it to the uplink station marked on your TAC map for decryption before it's too late. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
The skull of doom.
Anna said her father thought the skull was so sacred that he gave it to the Maya. His pleasure.
You got a loadout drop inbound. 25 remain. They hit us hard that time. Let's regroup and get back up there, yep.
But when their excavation closed, Anna said the Maya priests gave Mitchell Hedges the skull for all the good work he had done for their people.
Gas is inbound.
The family returned in 1927. 3 years ago, Mitchell Hedges kept